This is between you and me. Don't tell the FBI, but I'm about to do something illegal. I'm changing my mind. You see, 22 months ago I posted a video called The Worst YouTuber, and in this video I discussed a man named NNA Productions who I believed at the time was the worst YouTuber on the platform. At least when strictly speaking about content. I mean, there's people on this platform that make videos advocating for bleach enemas, so there's definitely worse people on the platform, but I meant strictly looking at it from a content perspective. I believed he was pumping out nothing but straight painful hemorrhoids for the viewer to look at. I no longer stand by that opinion. I'm going to share with you the story of NNA Productions, a story of shame, horror, tears, and redemption. Before getting into this, I feel I unfortunately need to remind people not to fucking harass people I make videos about, so please stop doing that shit. Let me start by sharing my video from 22 months ago when I first discovered and covered his channel. Now, he makes the same video every time. Every video is exactly the same, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration like, oh, he pumps out the same type of content. He makes the exact same video every single time, just with one detail changed. He says the exact same things verbatim in every single video, regardless of what the video's title is. He does the exact same things. It's all so incredibly formulaic, and nothing changes from video to video, except the very end where he changes the scare. Now, this is very important because at the time when I made that video, NNA Productions had been copy and pasting the exact same videos over and over again. The man was just fucking copying his own homework and farming views off the YouTube Kids app. Now, when I say copy and pasting, it's not like he was actually just reusing clips. He would do all of this shit from scratch, but do it the exact same way. It was kind of impressive to not get bored doing that constantly, but also equally disgusting. Now, I'm happy to say 22 months later, he is still doing the exact same shit with no change whatsoever. It is so fucking incredible. What was once his Achilles heel has now become his saving grace. It is wrapped around from being the worst YouTuber to the strongest, most persistent YouTuber I've ever seen in my life. This man has been attacked by tons of YouTubers. He made a video doing this shit for Etika's death. Terrible, despicable, shameless garbage. And not even the backlash from that was enough to have him go back to the drawing board and reevaluate his formula. He kept doing the same thing, the same video every time. He's like a robot who's been programmed to only make one thing, and no matter how hard he tries, he cannot defy his destiny, his purpose, his creation. He's like a record player that's constantly skipping on the same beat, forced to do this perpetual song and dance without any variations because he can't. He is the Derek Zoolander of YouTubers. He only has one look, one piece of content that he has been milking the fuck out of for 3 years, but not even successfully milking it because there's nothing left. It has gone well beyond dry. It's been dead for fucking 3 years now, but he is still going. It'd be like trying to milk your grandmother's ass, but all you're getting is these dusty fucking farts in your face. You know, you had this once plentiful source of calcium, but now all you're getting is this foul Methodist of what once was. It doesn't exactly work with the grandmother analogy, but you get the idea. It's fucking, the well has run dry. He is still using a fucking fidget spinner in his video. It's incredible. This man is the definition of insanity. So much so that I think even he's aware of it. He has Jared Leto's Joker tattoos on his body. Remember Jared Leto from the worst superhero movie ever, Suicide Squad? He had the worst Joker of all time. He had the ha-ha-has on his body. Yeah, NNA Productions has those ha-ha-ha tattoos on him in reference to the Joker. It's crazy to me. He's the embodiment of chaos. Well, no, he's the exact opposite. He's the embodiment of routine, but not a good routine. So, I'm getting carried away. Let's just dive in. Let's take a look at his channel right now. As you can see, it is remarkably similar to how it was 22 months ago when I first checked on it, which was incredibly similar to how it was a year before that. It is remarkable. He is still using the exact same thumbnails, the exact same formula, everything. Same titles, still doing 3 a.m. challenges for whatever trendy mobile game scare is going around the elementary schools. I just can't believe it. This is why I'm so impressed. Common sense would dictate at some point the human psyche can only handle so much of the exact same thing day after day. Because he does this almost 7 days a week. So he is constantly doing the exact same thing, constantly editing the exact same thing. I don't know how he can handle it.
If I spin this fidget spinner on this mini mouse, or just on this mini mouse for 5 seconds, you guys have to smash the like button. Dear guys, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. 1, 2.
And here's his most recent video 22 months later. Let's see if we can spot any differences here. Spoiler alert, you won't spot any differences here.
Guys, if I spin this fidget spinner on one of these little gumball balls. For 5 seconds, you guys have to smash that like button. Yeah, guys, let's do this. Come on. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, night, guys, have to smash the like button.
Wanna join my free gift cards giveaway? Subscribe to my channel, like the video, and turn notifications on. And finally, tell me on the comment section that you subscribe.
Just boom, night, guys, have to smash that like button right now.
Wanna join my free gift cards giveaway? Subscribe to my channel, like the video.
He's like Robin Williams coming out of Jumanji, confused on what year it is. He's still using a fidget spinner into 2020. I thought that shit had gone extinct. I thought there was a recall and they got every fidget spinner in the world and threw it in the desert like with Area 51 for the NES. It is incredible to me. He's like caught in a time vortex. It is, I mean this in sincerity, it is actually impressive to me that at no point throughout the last 3 years he has decided to make even the smallest or most subtle of changes. And he is still doing the gift card giveaway scam, which is an actual felony. You can't pretend to give away shit without actually giving away shit. You can't do that. It's fucking silly that this is still going. At no point has he thought to himself, well, maybe this will be a problem sometime down the line. Which is even more impressive to me, and it only speaks to his strength even further, where he's like, fuck it. I've gotten this far, I'm gonna keep doing it the exact same way.
Another brand new video, another day, another banger. Guys, on today's video, we have a really insane video, alright? For those who don't know who's Minnie Mouse, I'll put the picture right over here, guys. Look at this. So this is Minnie Mouse, alright, guys? It's the girl version of Mickey Mouse, alright, guys? I know everyone knows who's Mickey Mouse, and I think everyone knows who's Minnie Mouse, the girl version of Mickey Mouse. Back to another brand new video, another day, another banger. So guys, on tonight's video, we have a really insane video, alright, guys? And it's about the ice cream man and the scary teacher together, alright, guys? That's what actually happens, alright, guys? For those who doesn't know who's the scary teacher, boom, this is the scary teacher, alright, guys? The scary teacher.
She doesn't look that scary to me. I could probably FaceTime her at 3 a.m. without having like a sodden apocalypse in my trousers about it. It's been another day, another banger for 3 years now. This Groundhog Day has persisted for a long time. And the bangers, they keep a-comin', baby. It is so crazy to me. I know he doesn't script these. There's no way he's scripting them. This is genuinely just like the setting he's just constantly on.
What are you talking about? This
Come on, just go on a dinner with him.
should we do this?
You will? What did I do, guys? I was just trying to make them talk with each other. Yo, alright, guys, this is it. I have no idea what to do right now, alright, guys? And I'm absolutely so scared right now. I think it's them. Oh my god, guys, I think they actually came here. Yo, I just locked my door and they are just standing outside the door, alright, guys? Yo, I'm just gonna end the video right over here and get some help, alright, guys? So much to give a big thumbs up.
I didn't feel it was necessary to play too much of the video here because, like I said, it is a carbon copy of every other video he made, including the ones I touched on 22 months ago. But I will say there is one difference here. He's doing even less. In the videos 22 months ago, he would have a friend and a couple other people hold up little popsicle sticks with the face of the scary person on it at the end of the video to show like, hey, look, they actually came, look, there he is on the popsicle stick or like the hockey stick. Here, he doesn't even bother. He just says, oh, they're right there, and I'm gonna go. So he's found out an even more effective formula. Now he doesn't have to, you know, pay a casting crew to hold up the pieces of wood or whatever the fuck they were on. It was like little fucking party masks that he got at Party City that he would strap onto things. He didn't even have to do that this time around. So he's somehow refined the formula to be even better. So I just wanted to talk about this because I was blown away to find out that it is exactly the same as it was 22 months ago, 3 years ago. It's crazy. I think that persistence is nothing shy of admirable and confusing. That's about it. See ya.